A surprising new perspective is challenging the long-standing belief that a low-salt diet is essential for maintaining good health. Contrary to the traditional narrative, some experts now argue that reducing salt intake too much may actually backfire, leading to weight gain, insulin resistance, and broader metabolic issues. Rather than being a silent protector, salt restriction could be a silent saboteur. Dr. Benjamin Carter, a respected endocrinologist based in New York, has been a vocal critic of the salt-free equals healthy philosophy for years. Through extensive research and clinical observations, Dr. Carter suggests that eliminating or drastically cutting back salt from the diet can trigger a cascade of biological responses that actually promote fat storage rather than preventing it. The biological mechanisms behind salt deficiency, salt, or more precisely sodium, plays a critical role in human physiology. It is one of the body's essential electrolytes and is vital for numerous cellular functions, including fluid balance, nerve transmission, and muscle contraction. When sodium levels drop below optimal levels, the body responds by activating a complex internal mechanism known as the renin-angiotensin-aldosterone system (RAS). This system is designed to help the body retain sodium and restore balance. However, this adaptive mechanism comes with unintended side effects. One of the central hormones in the RAS is aldosterone. This hormone interacts directly with receptors on fat cells, prompting them to grow into significant ways. First, it stimulates the development of pre-fat cells, pre-adipocytes, increasing the total number of fat cells in the body. Second, it causes mature fat cells to absorb more fat, effectively increasing their size. Beyond fat cell proliferation, the RAS system also ramps up insulin production. Insulin is the body's primary fat storage hormone. It signals cells to absorb glucose and store energy, mostly in the form of fat. Chronically elevated insulin levels can lead to insulin resistance, a state in which cells no longer respond properly to insulin. This not only makes weight loss difficult, but also sets the stage for more serious conditions like prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. In a pivotal 2010 study, researchers found that volunteers placed on a sodium-restricted diet exhibited significantly higher insulin levels and decreased insulin sensitivity. These findings support Dr. Carter's assertion that too little salt might do more harm than good. Rethinking the salt-blood pressure connection for decades, the prevailing wisdom has been that a high-salt diet contributes to high blood pressure, also known as hypertension. While there is some truth to this, Dr. Carter emphasizes that only a minority of the population is truly salt-sensitive. In other words, for most healthy individuals, moderate salt consumption has little to no effect on blood pressure. In fact, natural salt may even help regulate blood pressure by ensuring the body maintains the right balance of electrolytes. The real culprit in most cases isn't salt itself, but the type and source of salt, highly processed table salt, and the sodium content in packaged and fast foods are stripped of beneficial trace minerals and often come with added chemicals. These types of salts contribute to health problems, while natural, unrefined salts like Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt are rich in essential trace elements that support overall health. Mental and neurological impacts of low salt intake. Implications of low salt consumption aren't limited to physical health. A sodium deficiency can also negatively impact mental and neurological well-being. Sodium plays a crucial role in nerve function and neurotransmission. Insufficient sodium levels can lead to a range of neurological symptoms, including fatigue, weakness, irritability, anxiety, and in severe cases, depression. Low sodium levels can also impact the adrenal glands, which are responsible for producing hormones that help the body manage stress. When sodium is lacking, the adrenal glands must work harder, potentially leading to adrenal fatigue. This can manifest as chronic tiredness, mood swings, and an overall sense of burnout. Using salt the right way, Dr. Carter's recommendation saying, to Dr. Carter, the solution isn't to consume salt indiscriminately, but to be smart about the kind of salt you use and how you incorporate it into your daily routine. Here are some of his top recommendations for harnessing the health benefits of salt without overdoing it. 1. Drink warm salt water in the morning. Start your day with a glass of warm water, mixed with a quarter teaspoon of natural, unrefined salt. Use an 8-ounce glass. This simple ritual signals your body that sodium levels are sufficient, thereby preventing the RAS system from kicking into gear. It can also support digestive health and improve hydration. 2. Add salt before exercise or workout. Salt supplementation can significantly benefit muscle performance and prevent cramps. This is particularly crucial for people on low-carb or intermittent fasting diets, who are more prone to electrolyte imbalances due to lower insulin levels and higher fluid loss. A pinch of salt before physical activity helps retain hydration and supports endurance. 3. Salt your home-cooked meals. Avoiding processed foods is a good move, but it can inadvertently lead to too little sodium intake if not managed properly. When preparing meals at home, don't shy away from adding a reasonable amount of natural salt. Not only does this improve flavor, but it also helps support the nervous system and enhances digestion. Natural salt provides trace minerals that are often missing from overly sanitized modern diets. The importance of balance. It's important to recognize that salt, like many things in nutrition, is about balance. Both excess and deficiency can lead to health issues. The key lies in choosing the right type of salt and using it in a way that complements a wholesome, minimally processed diet. Individuals with existing health conditions, especially kidney disease or severe hypertension, should consult a healthcare provider before making changes to their salt intake. But for the average healthy adult, completely eliminating salt may be counterproductive. The broader implications of salt deficiency. Salt restriction doesn't just impact body weight or insulin levels. It can influence hormonal regulation, hydration, stress response, and even the body's ability to detoxify. Sodium is essential for transporting nutrients into cells and waste out of them. When levels are too low, cellular functions begin to falter. In the context of stress, for example, the hormone cortisol works in tandem with aldosterone to regulate blood pressure and sodium levels. A lack of dietary sodium forces the adrenal glands to produce more aldosterone, which over time can lead to adrenal exhaustion. This places the body in a state of chronic stress, exacerbating inflammation and accelerating aging. Salt is also essential for producing stomach acid, which is necessary for digesting protein and absorbing key nutrients such as vitamin B12, calcium, and iron. Insufficient stomach acid can lead to bloating, indigestion, and nutrient deficiencies over time. Final thoughts: a paradigm shift in how we view salt. Carter's findings are part of a growing body of research that questions long-held dietary dogmas. Just as fat was once vilified before we understood the difference between healthy and unhealthy fats, salt too has been misunderstood. Instead of fearing salt, we should focus on understanding it. Like any powerful nutrient, its effects depend on the context of the overall diet and lifestyle. Used wisely, natural salt can be a tool for improving metabolic health, mental clarity, and physical performance. As always, personal experimentation and awareness are key. Pay attention to how your body responds, and don't hesitate to consult with knowledgeable healthcare professionals. The journey toward optimal health is rarely about extremes. It's about informed, balanced choices. And sometimes, that means rethinking what we thought we knew about something as simple and essential as salt.